Coming up on today's episode, has the plot been leaked for Godzilla vs. Kong 2?
We're having a special look at Bullet Train.
And taking you through the rest of the week's new releases. Hello and welcome to What's On at Cineworld. I'm Ollie Davis and I'm joined by...
Dan Layton. I'm Dan Layton. I'm here every week.
It's Dan Layton.
It's me.
Dan Layton, everybody.
Hey, hi guys.
No Luke Owen. No Luke Owen on the exact episode where we're talking about one of his favourite things. Big kaiju movies.
Yeah, he loves
because Godzilla vs. Kong came out a couple of years ago. It was a big
Came out last year, didn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
But what is time anymore?
Exactly. I agree with you completely. It was a great time.
You've got loads and loads of really good fight action between Godzilla versus King Kong. So, that did really well.
It was so much fun.
And it's part of like a long lineage of movies now, since
Yeah.
the teens, where you've got Godzilla,
Yeah.
you've got the Godzilla 2, Kong Skull Island.
Which I loved, by the way.
Kong Skull Island in the first Godzilla movie,
Yeah.
I think absolutely terrific.
There you go.
And it did so well, and you've got all this going on, that now we've got a second movie that had been announced previously. Got Adam Wingard directing again. Fantastic director for The Guest. Dan Stevens is the only human cast for the film so far.
For now.
Also, back at The Guest.
Yeah.
I need to watch that movie again. But the working title has been leaked for the movie.
I haven't heard this yet, so you're breaking news to me.
They tweeted out the clapperboard, which had some really funky 80s style graphics on.
Lovely.
Let me show it to you.
Oh, please.
Look at that.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. So this film is called Godzilla vs. Kong Origins.
Origins.
Okay. I do like those graphics. I love the purple and blue color palette.
It's like an 80s, early 90s VHS store.
Well, that font could be on like a sort of hair metal band.
Yeah.
You know?
So it started filming last month in Australia.
Yes.
And it's going to come out in 2024. So
yeah, so it's a little while yet.
We're right at the start of the speculation and mania journey. But
pulling
Origins,
into speculation station.
Oh yeah. Origins has got a lot of people looking at the sort of lore and mythology that the first movie built up.
Yeah.
The Titan War.
Big things.
Big things hitting each other.
Yeah.
Originally, it was Godzilla's gang of lizards versus Kong's tribe of giant apes.
Yeah.
And they battled in what was called the
Titan Wars.
And now, you can't really do a flashback to that, I don't think.
No.
So I think now, what people are speculating is you're also going to get the larger monsterverse that they've fleshed out. So a bit of Mothra.
Because that has been littered the whole way through, hasn't it? Because it's Godzilla King of Monsters.
Yeah.
The whole. Yeah. So here's the thing. First of all, I really like it when big things go smash. We've established this on this program very many times. Secondly, Godzilla vs. Kong was very much about this sort of, they have this legacy of like being against each other.
They keep talking about in like the cave drawings and the scrolls.
But they never fully sort of had a look at it, and they had to sort of keep them apart enough. They gave them the third big mecha Godzilla to have them both sort of unite to fight something and then have an uneasy truce.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here now, says Godzilla. And then, like, he did. But now, if we're going to go into that, because you can't keep proper rivals at bay forever, you know?
Well, because we're both big wrestling fans, pro wrestling fans, and you've got to look at Godzilla and King Kong as your Rock and John Cena. And how do you book a series of big, high-profile matches? In this case, the matches are movies.
Yeah.
We've had the singles match, which turned into a triple threat.
Exactly, to keep them apart a little bit longer.
That was Godzilla versus Kong 1. Now, maybe, War Games!
Yeah, lovely. Or a tag team match player.
Yeah.
That could be put together against, you know, or like they could each pick people.
Faction warfare, maybe a Survivor Series thing.
Oh,
so Godzilla's got a gang of monsters.
Yeah.
Kong's got a gang of monsters. You do the Civil War style poster.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm
going to try and make that for the thumbnail.
Next, when this movie comes out, I am going to wear my Godzilla slippers that I've got.
To the cinema?
Yeah.
Are they comfy?
Oh, very, very. I thought they were just a novelty gift, and then it turns out that I just didn't stop wearing them for about 6 months. But I'm very intrigued by narratively what you do to play with this stuff, because when it's Godzilla and it's King Kong, you kind of don't want either of them to lose. And as an audience member, that's a bit of a treat. You kind of don't know what you're going to expect. And then as a writer, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Because you're like, okay, how do we do this? How do we keep them looking strong, but also, really get in that clash? But also, what happens if you do decide one of them is going to win? What narratively does that do to... There's a lot of fun to be had with this otherwise big, smashy movie.
Well, I think because Godzilla's already got one win. If Kong gets a win with his mates...
Right.
Then
he's like, I'll come back.
Then you get to do the rematch, because Godzilla's like, well, I beat you one-on-one. And Kong's like, well, I beat you with my mates.
And then it's like, okay,
the rubber match again. The rubber match.
I'm into it.
Well, Godzilla vs. Kong 2 isn't out for a year and a half.
It's a long time.
But I tell you what's out right now. Came out on Wednesday.
Oh.
Hop on the train. The Bullet Train.
That's speedy.
Brad Pitt's new action comedy.
Yeah.
Dance.
Everything. Colourful.
A lot of the reviews are saying how the fight scenes are almost kind of Raid-esque. Like a choreographed dance.
Well, you would hope that it would be, because that's the whole vibe of what they're going for with this movie.
Can I tell you a fact that I only just learned about this movie's director?
Did.
David Leitch, the guy behind the John Wick films, made Deadpool 2 as well. He was Brad Pitt's stunt double in Fight Club.
No.
Yeah.
That's a great bit of movie trivia.
And he's worked his way up. He, helped on the John Wick franchise as a stuntman.
Yeah.
Like he must be one of the best movie fight choreographers working today. And now he's made a film that apparently is one giant fight scene.
I don't mean to pull a Dan Layton with this, but if you're going to direct a musical, you have to know how musicals work, right? So that's why Rob Marshall is one of the best musical movie directors of all. Trust. If you're going to direct an action movie and you're going to have a lot of high-octane fight sequences, probably a stuntman is the best person for the job, because they've been there. They know what's going to work, and then they can bring their sort of visual ideas and translate that onto film. And setting it on just one little train is a very delicious choice.
Yeah.
It's like a chamber play, but it's fights.
On these, Sean Garfield in Variety has already reviewed the director tends to approach these standoffs the way Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire once did their dance numbers. The violence needn't be taken literally, but rather appreciated, mostly for their choreography and capacity to surprise.
Like musicals.
You like musicals?
Yes. Ross Bonet at Collider says, Bullet Train is a game cast having a ball with this lunacy in a film that is always barely skating by on the right side of stupid. It's at its best when it's just a bunch of celebrities attempting to kill each other and having fun little conversations in between. I love that. That's what I like about a movie like this. Very simple, very action, very just does the job. Go and see a movie and people are having fun with it. It's kind of what I liked about The Lost City. Everyone seemed to be having a good time.
I live my life on the right side of stupid.
It's a nice little line.
Yeah, this is a film for me.
Yeah.
Deer Creek International Business Solutions, how can I help you?
I am ready.
Welcome aboard the Bullet Train. Nothing to do now but sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey.
Bullet Train in 4DX was so fun.
Yeah, it was like going on a roller coaster. It was like actually crazy.
Honestly, I was on the edge of my seat like the whole time. It was so good and I felt like I was on the train.
Well, the 4DX effects were amazing, so we was being really thrown around the place, like the water's hitting you, and there was snow falling and everything.
The way the 4DX like integrates you into it, and it makes you react a lot more to what's happening on screen.
The effect that like got me the most was definitely the water. It just like hit you out of nowhere.
Mine was the little air guns, the effect of the air guns behind the head. That was my favourite effect.
Don't worry, that was just a knife flying past your head. It's gone now.
And I loved every minute of it. I need to see it again in 4DX. Hold on!
I gotta get off this train.
You can get tickets for Bullet Train using the links in the video description below. But there's another movie coming out next week, which might be my most anticipated film of the year. No.
Tell me why it's your most anticipated.
Because it's Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the most exciting filmmakers. He has not put a foot wrong for me. I love Peele and Key and Peele as well. So everything about him.
Yeah.
And I love aliens. I'm pretty sure there's aliens in it.
Interesting. I've seen it. I was in America, so I got to go and see it early. And I will be seeing it again on as big a screen as I physically can back here.
You mean like an IMAX?
Oh, an IMAX screen.
Do you know what happens if you go and see Nope in an IMAX screen?
I genuinely didn't mean to give you a segue, but is there something that happens?
You get a free IC.
Oh, stop!
No. You're going to get one.
I'm going to get one. Can
You're
I
going to get a free
I
IC.
gave you that brilliant segue.
Probably.
Yeah.
You'll have to pay for the second.
That's fine. It's a very good film. You're going to have a brilliant time. And I do think it is the kind of movie that you want to see on a gigantic screen because there's so much visual detail. He's a very beautiful director. He knows, his eye is on the details.
Well, so how are ices used in the movie? Because this is it's not just a random have an icy.
No, there are ices, and I will say when the ices popped up on screen, I did go, "Oh, that's fun! I know those." There is a because it's quite far into the movie.
Yeah. If it's spoiler territory,
I wouldn't say that it's spoilers, but they are used in the movie.
Also, a lot of the film was shot on IMAX cameras, so it's not just like a normal movie blown up. Some of those scenes will look incredible in that.
And the screen I saw it on was just a regular screen, and it looked gorgeous, so I can't imagine how beautiful it's going to be on a giant screen.
Well, here's some more about the icy offer.
Well,
you think it's a UFO?
I don't know. But they got rules. I don't think they take you if you don't look at it.
Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look.
So, of course, Bullet Train is already out now. You can see it in 4DX, IMAX, Super Screen, ScreenX, VIP, and the normal 2D.
And while you're at it, don't miss DC League of Super Pets in Super Screen and the good old 2D, where the Crawdads sing The Railway Children,
Thor Love and Thunder, Minions, The Rise of Gru, and it's still there. My film of the year so far, Top Gun Maverick.
Did you really love it?
Oh my God, it's so good.
Did you ever cry?
Yeah, no.
I had a cry.
I saw it with my dad for Father's Day, and we both cried
That'll do you.
like 3 times, and we hugged each other at the end, and my sister looked at us and went, lame.
She just doesn't get it.
She ruined that moment with my dad.
No, you just push her away and have another moment.
Also, right now on sale, there's Nope, as we've already said, in 4DX, IMAX, and 2D. Remember, you get a free IC if you go and see it in IMAX.
You do. As well as Fisherman's Friends, One and All, Dragon Ball Superhero, and Lal Singh Chaddha.
And as always, there's some great event cinema coming your way. Westlife live at Wembley Stadium. That's out on August 6th.
And if you're in the mood for Nope, you can get yourself a ticket to a special screening of Get Out for one day only on August 9th and Us on August 10th. It's really good, and it'll be something you're going to want to watch twice.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it, then I'll probably go back, watch Us and Get Out.
Yeah.
And then go back and watch Nope again. But
And
order those tickets for IMAX. There's no better way to do it in the video description down below. That's all we've got time for today. Please go over to wherever you get your podcast from as well and listen to the audio version of this show. There's a bit more extra banter. But for now, I've been Ollie Davis.
I've been Dan Layton.
And that was What's On at Cineworld.
Can you believe?